If your last name was Dick, would you name your daughter Anita?
Yeah, I think it'd be funny. Would you actually? Would you actually ever give your kid a joke name ever?
I would seriously think about it.
I don't think Jess would let you.
Probably not. So I wanted to start out this today with a question.
Oh, no.
And something I've been thinking about.
Wait, is this like kind of like Doctor Strange, where it was like, Steven, I have a question for you. Are you happy?
It is actually a Doctor Strange question.
Wait, really?
It actually is. So it's a multiverse of madness question.
Okay.
And it is spoiler alert. I don't know if that matters or anything, but I will say that.
Wait, is it like a big spoiler?
Kind of.
Like huge?
Kind of.
Like how big?
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, probably an 8.
No, a scale of 1 to my penis. Can you do it again?
What's the step below your penis?
Your penis.
My penis, then.
Yeah, okay, got it. So it's not a maximum.
Not a maximum spoiler, but it is a big spoiler. So, the Illuminati in Multiverse of Madness...
I thought you meant the real one.
That is the real one.
Okay, got it, sorry.
Do you think the Illuminati would have been better if they replaced the Captain Marvel character with, and I'm being serious here, Chris Evans' Human Torch?
Interesting how you want to replace only one of 2 black people in the movie. Uh-oh. That guy, like, found out about your scheme. I'm just saying, it's a weird coincidence.
Well, I mean, I have no explanation for this.
Oh, that's odd. Interesting. And
isn't there 3 black women and black characters? There's Baron Mordo. There's isn't there like a black lady, whatever, the magician people?
Yeah, there is actually.
So there's 3.
Now that you mention it.
So we can afford to get rid of one.
That's true, actually. You got a good point there.
So anyways, do you think that would have been a better character for the Illuminati?
Yeah, actually. I think it would have been really funny.
I think it would have been very funny.
Because would you have liked them to kill him?
I would have been fine with it. I think the point of the Illuminati was not that these people were like main MCU characters. The point of them was basically to tease us with some of these different versions. You know, like Haley Atwell's Captain America and Captain Carter, sorry. And then and I think like the John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic, I think that was literally just we're going to see how people like this character type of a thing. And then also teasing us with like Charles Xavier too.
Did you like John Krasinski in that role?
I thought he was great.
You know what was weird to me is that I saw a lot of people saying they didn't like him as that.
Yeah, which I don't get why. I think the only complaint I had with him was they made his character, in my opinion, a little too timid. And they made him like a weird, concerned father, which to me has never been Mr. Fantastic. Like, Mr. Fantastic's kind of a dick. That's just who he is. And I think if John Krasinski plays him in the future, I would like to see him written a little differently. Instead of, like, quiet, soft-spoken, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Another one of the 7 hills of Rome, upon which the ancient city was built. Aventino was mainly a suburb during the monarchy and early republic. In 456 BCE, a law was passed allowing plebeians to own property on the hill, causing the city to quickly grow beyond its walls. This rapid expansion made it far more vulnerable to capture by the Gauls. Only after a bloody invasion, the Senate passed a motion to build a new wall encircling Aventino, a delayed reaction strikingly similar to that found before the passage of healthcare reform in the U.S. I like how Sean has to, like, throw in, like, his opinions on the world. Right? Yeah, no, I mean, I agree and disagree, like, in terms of Mr. Fantastic.
I guess my thing with him, my main point with him is I was fine with him.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with him in the future. It wasn't my favorite written version of Mr. Fantastic, but I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, for me, we have to kill this captain.
Okay.
For me, I think that Mr. Fantastic is a concerned father, sort of.
Right.
But he's not a good father.
No.
That's kind of where I think that it differs a little bit. But also, like, Tony Stark is a bit of a dick in a lot of the comics too, so I kind of wonder if this might just be a bit of a character that they change a little, you know?
Right, and
when
I guess
he inevitably shows up again.
And I'm fine with different characters, you know, being like written differently. I'm fine with different versions of them, I guess is what I'm saying.
Wait, you can teabag.
I guess for me it was just a weird thing to see because actually a good description of this, and I don't know if you've seen The Office or not.
Oh, a Suits video?
A Soups video, yeah. Now, I don't know if you've seen The Office, but to me I found that it was a lot like Jim from The Office, but with a Mr. Fantastic suit on. And I just thought his writing was like kind of weird, like minus all the humor and stuff like that Jim does in The Office. But Jim has like this really calm and nonchalant attitude to him, whereas I felt like it was just a weird Mr. Fantastic writing style. So,
see, I didn't think he seemed like Jim to me, but also it was the same exact actor,
right?
So that doesn't help,
right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have strong feelings on it. Like, I thought it was cool to see a fan casting actually happen.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I did like about it. But at the same time, it kind of is sad that I don't know, those characters felt really wasted to me.
Yeah. Well, I think the point of them was, like I said, to kind of tease us for the future. Like, I don't think that's the last we'll ever see of Black Bolt. I don't think that's the last we'll see of Captain Carter. And obviously not Mr. Fantastic, because they've confirmed the Fantastic Four.
Right.
But, yeah, I don't know. I thought the Illuminati in that movie were kind of lame.
Yeah, they were boring.
Like,
they were really boring.
Yeah.
The best one was Charles. They should have at least left Charles alive.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's such a waste to just kill off Charles Xavier. And they showed him to be... He really was kind of like the 90s X-Men cartoon Charles, or even the Fox X-Men Charles, where he... I mean, comics Charles, I actually have some kind of unpopular opinions on. I don't think he's that great of a character a lot of times. In the comics, he's kind of an asshole.
Right.
And he's not a very good representation of hope a lot of the time. Sometimes he is. But, like, there's way too many storylines where it's like, no, Charles Xavier is actually not a good guy, kind of.
Right.
In the comics. And it's one of those things that got very boring and tiresome to me. And I thought that the X-Men films mostly avoided that. And it frustrates me a little bit that they brought in another one that was very clearly like a hope in humanity type thing. Mm-hmm. And then they just kill him.
Right.
Like, immediately. Why is the Borgia captain running?
I think because you were seeing... Well, yeah, like, they kill him immediately, and that Charles Xavier version didn't do anything. Like, I thought it would have been cooler to have a, like, mind...
Where's my horse?
I don't know.
Okay.
I thought it would have been cooler to have, like, some sort of, like, mind battle going on. Because Charles Xavier is one of the most powerful superheroes.
I agree. And also, for some reason, I can't call my horse.
Oh. Maybe your horse died.
I'm really frustrated. Like, I just wasted all that time trying to do that because they're like, oh, no, he's gone. Where the fuck is my horse? Do I just not have a horse anymore?
There he is.
Oh, I'm surprised you bothered to show up.
And then he pushes you.
Dumb horse. Okay. I agree with you, by the way. Sorry, I got really frustrated here. I don't, I guess I'm unsure what I'm supposed to do, because I really did want to take out another Borgia Tower before continuing the story.
Well, why don't you just, let's take out that one, maybe.
Okay. I guess I'll go do that.
But I guess my thing with Human Torch was I've always found the point of them was to tease us with them, like teasing Charles Xavier, teasing John Krasinski, the fan-voted Mr. Fantastic, teasing us with, like, Captain Carter, and even, like, the new character Black Bolt, because this is, I mean, he was in the Inhumans, but...
Same actor, too, by the way.
Yeah, and And then bringing, like, Baron Mordor back, and...
Baron Mordor?
Yeah, that's what I call him, Baron Mordor. So it was like a tease, but then the thing is, yes, we got a tease of the Captain Marvel, like the alternate universe version of Captain Marvel, but my problem was they followed the same route that they did with Brie Larson's Captain Marvel. Every line that she said in that movie, she was like angry.
And arrogant.
And it's like, didn't you learn from Brie Larson's Captain Marvel that people don't want angry, arrogant Captain Marvel? Like, it's boring. It's not interesting. No one likes this. No one wants to see, like, this person treat everyone else as if, like, they're beneath them. And, like, I'm the greatest person here. No one wants this. Like, it's not interesting. It's not likable.
No, I agree.
And that's why, to me, it was like, I thought that teasing Chris Evans' Human Torch, one, would be funny.
That would have been actually hilarious.
Yeah, and then two, everyone loves Chris Evans as Human Torch. So it's just a better character. I don't know. That was kind of my whole thing, was like, why didn't we just see this? Like, you've teased all these other characters. You even brought back Patrick Stewart. You brought back Haley Atwell and, like, the actor who played Black Bolt in The Inhumans. Why didn't you just bring back Chris Evans?
I agree. I don't know. I kind of wonder that myself. Come on, can I get an insta-kill?
Maybe they already had Mr. Fantastic on there, so they didn't want two Fantastic Four members or something. I don't know. He just shot his own guy.
No, I shot him.
Oh, it looked like that gun came from that guy there. So, anyways, that's what I would have changed about Multiverse of Madness and the Illuminati. I was so tired of Captain Marvel being written like a douchebag.
I genuinely think everyone's sick of it.
It's just not interesting. And now that we got a new character playing her, which was our friend in the movie Captain Marvel, it's like, oh, okay, so we did the same exact writing style. Got it. Because everyone loved this the first time.
Yeah, I was actually shocked by that they made her just kind of unlikable again immediately. And you know what? People like make it such a straw man. They'll always be like, oh yeah, well, would you feel that way if it was a man? Yes.
Yeah, I would.
If there was like a man character who was just like absolutely a prick to everyone.
Right.
And like just unlikable, of course I'd feel that way.
Yeah, I actually felt that way with, well, it's a little different in this scenario, but I felt that way a little bit with the beginning of Tony Stark, where, at the very least, Tony Stark was a prick, but he was hilarious.
Right, he was still likable. That's
Right.
the problem, is like...
But then they worked to make him better. So then by Endgame, Tony Stark's Iron Man was actually a very likable character. Because he went through, like, that transformation, whereas Brie Larson didn't. Brie Larson's Captain Marvel, for some reason, is still just a dick. And then they get a new actress to play her, and it's like, oh, we're still just going to write her as a dick. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Very interesting, cool.
I know, I don't understand it. Maybe they just don't I don't think they understand what to do with their own character. Like, genuinely.
Like Captain Marvel?
Yes. And it's been an issue in the comics forever, too, where Captain Marvel is just this person who's seen kind of as an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
And unlikable. And, like, when you write characters like that, it's like, it's no wonder you've had to reboot this character 5 billion times. Like,
right.
Like, take a look at them. I didn't know these places, some of them have treasure rooms, did you?
Yeah, this is where you get the wolf thing.
Wait, is...
Yeah, we did this before, with one of them.
Oh, I didn't... Okay, like, can I go in here right now?
I think so?
Because I don't want to trigger this and then mess up that I didn't burn the Borgia Tower, you know?
Right. I think if you get this, I think it just takes it off the map. I don't think it messes up the Borgia Tower.
Okay, well then let's just open it. I was worried like a hole would fall on the floor or something.
Oh. Oh, okay, so I think...
this is the actual armor.
Yeah, this is the final one.
Okay.
So you have to get all the keys, then come back here and use it.
Interesting. Huh. Well, I'm glad that we took care of this Borgia thing, because now it's going to be way easier to get in here.
Right.
I just have to go upstairs, burn the tower, and then When you burn the tower, does that sink a viewpoint right there?
I think there is a viewpoint built into the towers.
Okay, got it.
But yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about the Captain Marvel, and I think Captain Marvel herself as a character is obviously one of the most powerful superheroes in Marvel. Like, to the point where she's overpowered.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean you have to make her a dick. Like, sure, she's better than 99% of the other superheroes in Marvel, sure.
Like, for strength.
Like, in terms of just strength and, like, power itself. But a good alternative to that is Superman with DC. Superman's better than 99% of all DC superheroes. He's just more powerful than them all. And yet DC has written him to be likable in almost every single adaptation of Superman.
Yeah, the only ones where he's not likable, he's designed to not be likable.
Exactly.
Like, he's like
that's the point.
And even Red Sun Superman, it's like he's a dick, but he's still likable.
Right. And even the Red Sun Superman, at least in the movie, I guess I don't necessarily know the full comic story, but at least in the movie, he does have like a redemption arc at the end, too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like even he is likable, at least by the end of it.
Right.
But yeah, so it's like, it's possible. You can have an overpowered character without them being a dick, and without them like looking down on everyone else all the time.
Yes. And
like, I am better than you type of attitude. It's just not interesting.
No. And
I was hoping that one would have been different, but it wasn't, and I was disappointed by that.
Yeah, I was too. I also think that when they write female characters, a lot of these places and writers, they think like, well, what are strong women like? They're an asshole. It's like,
right.
Okay, well, are they really like actually strong women? Where am I supposed to go, by the way?
Maybe, can you go down one and then jump across the flag? Oh.
No.
Huh.
I don't know where to go on this one. Like, this is my problem, is I feel like we're missing an upgrade.
I think we are.
But it's kind of unfair if they reveal these on the map, but you can't do any of them. That doesn't make sense to me either.
Yeah.
Does it to you?
No.
So there must be a way to do it, right?
Maybe there just isn't. Maybe the game, for some reason, expects you to beat part of the story before you come and do these, which I would find stupid, because then what's the point of even having them on the map? What's the point of being like, hey, those are Borgia towers, and then you don't even have the ability to do them?
Well, one of the dumbest parts of it is, like, look right here. Like, you can make it part way up.
Yeah.
So then you go here, then you get here. I mean, it's possible I'm missing something, but I don't think
go down. Go down?
Yeah,
and then go down one more. One more. Now left. Can you now jump up from there?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Not until this is destroyed.
Oh.
This flag.
Okay.
That's the problem. And I think that's why these are supposed to kind of be puzzles, but, like...
Oh, okay, there you go.
They're not really puzzles. Like, you just get to points where, like, there's nowhere to go.
What if you climb around the building on that one below you?
This is where I ended up before. Now check this out. You get here, and there's nowhere to go.
Huh.
And if you go down here, you can't go left or right.
Oh, drop down. Drop.
Okay.
And now hang down from the side.
This is ridiculous.
And then now climb up that way.
Okay.
Okay. And is that a sync point there? That little random wooden thing?
No, there's no checkpoints on this.
Oh, okay.
Unless you meant, like, is it like a viewpoint? Which
Yeah,
also
a viewpoint, no. I mean. Okay.
The answer to both is no. Ask me if I'm having fun with this tower.
Are you having fun with this tower?
The answer to that third question, also no.
Okay.
I like these towers, but that one was ridiculous.
That was pretty stupid.
I don't get it. Like, literally, protesters in St. Paul and Minnesota can burn down buildings with no problem. It takes me like 20 minutes.
Right.
Okay, well, at least that place is
all
gone.
Right.
Finally.
We did that.
Should we go to the next story thing?
Sure. Yeah, let's do a story mission.
Well, there's one here.
Why don't we do that one? Or let's do the one we're closest with, the one up north there.
Should I just grab this stuff on the way then, like the viewpoint?
Sure. I will allow that.
Thank you. Well, I really want to fill in the map, otherwise this game gets really annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to buy some stuff from, Beak Boy.
Beak Boy.
Medicine. Thanks.
So you know the, Thanksgiving item, the cornucopia?
Yeah, I know about the pornocopia. What about it? Wait, are we talking about different things?
That was going to be my joke, actually.
Wait, really?
I was going to say, do you want to star in my new Thanksgiving pornocopia? Was going to be my joke.
Sorry, I jumped ahead of you there. We had like a like-minded moment of degeneracy.
All right, anyways.
Oh, what? Why'd he trip?
I mean, is the answer still yes?
Yeah, actually
okay,
it is.
Okay, good. I do need a star, so thank you.
People bring up that I am really the wrong person to have play these games.
Yeah, why?
Well,
Because they say you're bad at the game or something?
No, because I see this flag, and what does my brain do?
You're like, get the flag!
I need this flag.
I need Rick Flag!
But the only way to get it now is from up there. Meaning I have to, like, go around.
Well, you probably have to rebuild the aqueduct, too.
And do this whole thing. And then, meanwhile, everyone's like... waiting to see the story.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, build the aqueduct.
Nice. This one was, like, one of my favorite things to rebuild.
I know, I love rebuilding the aqueducts.
You're actually being serious, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I thought you were memeing on me.
No, I think the aqueducts were very cool.
I think they were V cool.
You think they were V cool?
Yeah. Oh, there's 8 of them. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do we say it like that?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
Maybe because I like this game better than you. I don't know what I'm saying.
Sorry, okay, are you having like an off day here or something? No. What is the point of this? Look. Wow. Thanks.
Hey, a cool feature.
Alright, let's just keep moving for now.
If you could replace the word come in any Star Wars line, where would you put it?
Maybe this is where the cum begins? Or another one, this cum is over. Both of those seem good to me. What about you?
Did they have like a cock block moment?
Yeah. Mace Windu like grabbed Anakin's dick before he could finish it at me. He's like, this cum is over.
This is not the Jedi way.
Do you want me to do this or no?
Sure.
Or do you want me to wait on this?
Actually, yeah, let's go do the viewpoint, and then let's go do the main story mission.
Okay.
Hey, there's a cross. Like Jesus was burned here.
Hey, I'm gonna hang upside down on it and be like, oh no, I'm too humble. Look at me. What if that's why Peter did it? He was like, I can't be hung the same way as Jesus. They won't remember me for it.
I gotta be different.
How about you hang me upside down? I'm not worthy to be hung like my savior. The only way I'm hung like my savior is my penis. So
just hang me by my penis.
How about you hang me upside down? How about that?
How about you just like stick a nail in my penis?
Do you think when they were hanging him, he was like, catch me outside, how about that? And they were like, what?
No, I don't think that happened, actually.
Sorry. No one, the Catholic Church, seething at me making things up about St. Peter.
Well, they make stuff up about Jesus anyways, so, like, who cares?
You have, like, a vendetta.
Well, to them, it's like, this is Jesus's jockstrap. Come worship it.
Okay, well,
like,
they don't worship it. They just think it's cool. What's wrong with thinking items God had are cool? What if you had, like, the Ark of the Covenant in your backyard? Would you be like, stupid box, and just, like, knock it over?
Well,
would you be like, oh, cool, it's the Ark of the Covenant?
If it was the actual Ark of the Covenant, it'd be cool.
Yeah, but the guy who wrote the Bible made that all up anyway.
Well, true. But these are, like, made-up objects.
Right.
Like, obviously this isn't, like, Bartholomew the Apostle's underwear he wore on the ascension of Jesus.
Okay,
like,
well,
what
if it is, though?
If it is, I take back everything I said.
Okay.
But there is no...
But how do you know it's not?
There is, like, no proof for this.
Well, then why do thousands of people believe it?
I don't know. If the whole world says something is right, obviously it's wrong. That's my philosophy.
But, like, one guy said it in a book, so it's okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it. Well, what about the fact that B.O.B. believes it? How do you feel now?
I take back everything I said.
No one
Isn't
B.O.B.
a flat earther?
Yeah.
Okay.
No one B.O.B. trying to explain how the O in his name isn't round, it's actually a flat circle.
So
I stole that joke from Jill.
Oh, okay. Is his name B Flato B?
Yeah. That's actually a 0. Oh, finally.
Nice. Here we go. The Coliseum in this game is always my favorite.
It's really cool. The world design in this game is actually great.
Yeah.
It's really
cool.
I do have a couple problems with some things. Like, for example, trying to take your horse anywhere is almost more of a pain than it's worth doing.